boy DJ Rich King, your girl's favorite DJ Polo Paratrooper Ferragamo Phenom. Man with the bands, don't bring your girl around me because she might become a fan. KT's in this motherfucker with me. Deonte's in this motherfucker with me.
Yes, sir.
And we gotta give y'all some cool ass nicknames the whole time.
My nickname is already cool. Don't try that now.
Okay, I feel it.
But it's weird for me because I'm like past the guest, but I'm not on here enough to, you know what I mean? So
I feel it's like you look like weird.
Yeah.
I feel, but this is the motherfucking Share the Boys podcast. And before we get in too deep, I want to shout out my boy Kev Hendricks, man. That bitch Rona got his ass, you know. So I mean, shit, nigga got the coronavirus. That nigga is not motherfucking here. Let's hope that nigga don't motherfucking die. Just know, my nigga, if you do die, I got your kids, bruh.
Oh, bro.
I got your kids, bro.
All 7 of them.
All 7 of them, man. 7 of them, bruh. 7 of them, bruh. But this is Share the Boys podcast. Before we get in too deep, I just want to say we say bitches and hoes quite frequently on this show, but it's all subjective. We not saying you bitches and hoes is hoes and bitches. We just don't know you bitches and hoes names. So we say bitches and hoes, you just know it's all love, man. We love y'all. What the fuck is up, Kings? What the fuck is up, man?
Man, you know, this quarantine kind of throwing people off a little bit.
Facts, you just graduated, man. First off, man, we had some bombs to drop. They dropped them bitches one time, and that's black greatness, man. So shit, how I feel graduating in the midst of this corona apocalypse.
Man, it's weird, you know, because like we supposed to like this the time everybody's working for, right? We go to school for so long just for this moment. You know, in a black family household, we celebrate. Okay, like we big celebration, right? And it feel weird not being able to have a family, you know, get recognized in front of everybody. But I guess that's the cool part, right? At the end of the day, too, is like you still did it. You feel me? Like they still don't take away from what you did, and God blessing everything. That I'm the first one in the family to get a degree. You feel me? So that so it's different, bro. But it just motivated me from here. It just motivated me, and like this quarantine gave me a lot of time to see what I actually learned in school, you know what I mean? Because now I got to use those same elements from in school. Now I got to just bring it out to the real world. But, the quarantine helping out a little bit because it's stalling us out, you feel me? You feel me? We got to be in the house for a little bit. We got to be masked up.
Hell yeah, low key, you ain't got to get exposed to the real world quite yet, you know what I'm saying? But fucking, that's dope, man. Congrats. I can't wait till I fucking graduate. That shit seemed, I know I got one semester left, bro, but that shit seemed far as fuck away. And it's weird, but like, I'm like you saying, you're not getting that recognition. It's like bigger than the recognition, like you said, because you did it. But I'm not gonna cap, bro. That's a part of it for me and shit. Really, I want that recognition. I want my mama there and shit to see me and my sisters and my family and my daughter. My daughter probably walk across the stage with me. You know what I'm saying? Just cause like shit, Layla, you been through these long ass nights with college with me too, Layla. You already know. So like, I wanted that shit to be like, hey, yeah, what's up? Fuck you, then you a bitch. Up the bankroll, make it rain. Like, they're like, Ken, bro, you ratchet to the end. It's like, bro, you know this, bro. You know this, bro. But like, I'm not gonna be able to do that. But hopefully, actually, no. We keep hoping not manifesting that negative. We gonna manifest nothing but positive energy. So hopefully, my last semester can be actually busting. But if it's not, bro, I'm gonna be sad as hell, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. It's like.
It's all what you make it. What you mean?
Hey, let me give you one tip on that.
It's all what you make it.
And you fresh in. You just jumped into the. You just jumped
yes,
into the shit.
I'm finna go move on campus.
Oh man, don't get too caught up in them hoes, man. I'm gonna say that, man. They gonna stay there.
Man,
I wouldn't know.
He said I wouldn't know.
I got a question though.
Yes.
Speaking on hoes.
Oh shit.
I think a lot of people.
I drink to that.
I think a lot of people in college, in the college world, deal with a lot of people, temporarily. You got a lot of people that you deal with. And then you're going on. You move on to the next stage. You move on talking to somebody else. No matter who fault it was or if it was a mutual understanding. So my question to y'all is, like, how do y'all handle old girls or old hoes that try to come back and talk to y'all after y'all phased up? Ooh, phased up.
Ooh, that level up. So the question is, see, I feel like it's levels to it, so it's like.
But I just don't. There's no need for no explanation. Like, we fell out for a reason, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just past the point in my life where I'm going backwards. You know
So what if, like, do you, not to cut you off, but like, so what do you feel like, you ever had the feeling you feel if you would have dealt with somebody at a later time in your life, y'all probably would have worked out better.
Definitely.
So what if you take it on that level? Like, damn, maybe they coming back. You done bossed up a little bit. She done bossed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't fucking with it, or you ain't moving backwards.
No, because that one bitch, it was like I would have. Well, we only would have worked because we both was in that position, you know what I mean? Because we only didn't work and shit was so fucked up because motherfuckers wasn't, you know what I mean? Like that shit was always an issue. And if that's the point for motherfuckers to even be working,
So for both gotta be stable.
you know what I mean? Like, no, then I don't even want you. Like, you know, like bitch, like, no.
Keep it
that's
pushing.
not.
Keep it
That's
pushing.
crazy because I seen, my take on it all depends. It's like, is you rocking with me the whole time as I'm going through my process and leveling up, and then it's like,
Exactly.
then it's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
aspect of it, or it's like you just disappeared off the face of the earth. You ain't believing in nigga dreams, and now nigga at the pinnacle, or almost at his pinnacle, you even see what's in the nigga's future. And now you trying to come back and get your slice of the pie. It's like, hell no, bitch. You lucky if you get the tip of this dick. Like,
My soul, you feel me?
but like, so it all depends. I feel like, but I be feeling like when you with somebody and like in college, bro, like you just started, like, just imagine, like, and I'm gonna ask you too, like, just remember when you first started school and now you done with school, just the amount of growing that you gonna do in that time is astronomical from just the shit that you learned in school. But I feel like it's so much more than just school and the shit you fucking learn. But it's like you gonna grow and learn so much. If motherfucker not growing and like leveling up with you, you damn near gonna have to like stop fucking with their ass, because the energy's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be.
Everybody can't go.
You feel me? That's how I feel too. But I don't know. But then it'd be on the other it'd be on the other levels where it's like, damn, I just love you, bitch. I don't care what you got going on. I just like, whether you got it together or you don't got it together, then I'm still gonna fuck with you regardless, just because like I want to see you be the best version of yourself. It's those types of aspects too. But then it'd be like, I don't know. The culture that we in right now, it seems like them type of bitches be gold diggers. It's like, you ain't trying to do nothing. You don't want to do nothing. Like, nothing. You don't even want no OnlyFans? Nothing.
Hey, hold on.
We can't sell pictures of your feet or nothing.
Damn.
So it's like, it's levels. So I'm curious as to what y'all think too, man. Let me, man, drop something in the comments. Let us know how you feel about when it comes to women and different women. What you think, actually? You asked the question, you didn't answer it the whole time.
Well, I tried to get y'all to flow, you know, the dance on, you feel me? But I'm gonna tell you, it's two phases, right? College is for a person to come find themselves, right? But the beautiful thing about college is everybody don't find it at the same time, right? So that's facts, right? But one thing I was struggling with was when I first got into college, the thing was, oh, you gotta get the most hoes you can get. You gotta start going for them, right? So for me, I'm like, okay, let me boom, 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 boom. So it was a numbers game, right? You know, so I ain't the most attractive looking dude out there, but you know, confidence can bring a nigga, you feel me? It can bring you somewhere, right?
And what Biggie say? Before he say he ugly as shit, but he coochie up.
You feel me? No, but look, so the thing that I had to understand was it got old to me quick though, right? So by the time I get to sophomore year, I'm thinking in the future already. I'm halfway done with college. Now I'm trying to set myself up for life. I'm trying to start a business. I'm trying to start this. So I need a girl on that type of level. I'm at a point now where I need somebody to motivate me. You feel me? Right? But you got to understand this is college, right? And college is a space for people to find themselves. And like a lot of people, it take a lot of people more than 4 years to find themselves within like relationships and within themselves and stuff. So like that. So that's what I understood, man. It's like you just couldn't judge nobody basically off what they were doing, because you know a lot of people like to be stuck in a time, and you know college is the once in a lifetime type of deal. So you know some people turn up to the fullest.
Yeah, a lot of people, and they're just when it's time to have fun.
Well, I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of people will never even get an experience like that. You know?
That's fair. That's fair.
And then some people, that's their first time experiencing some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't be knowing how to handle that shit. It's crazy. Before I done had bitches really walk up to me and like treat me like I'm famous, like putting me on their Snapchat and shit. Like, oh my God, he's like, bro, I'm a regular ass nigga. Like, I'm gonna be famous one day. You know what I'm saying? But like, That shit don't matter. Me as a person is way cooler than me if I was famous and shit. But it's like some motherfuckers be coming from small ass environments and that shit be like, that shit be mind blowing. It'd be a cultural shock to their ass to come into some huge ass shit. Motherfuckers go to a party, it's more motherfuckers there than in the city they live in. Speaking of that, you know what's crazy? Bro, I met a bitch. I was in the city. And she was talking about she was from Tennessee, the city. I'm like, damn, what's it like in Tennessee? She like, it's fine. It's the city small, like Memphis, but she from Tennessee, like the country, like in the country part of Tennessee.
She out there.
Yeah, what she talking about? It's like
she hiking. What you talking about?
Yeah, it's like 500 people in the city, like, but they out there, they can blow shit up. They out there like doing crazy ass fun. That shit that sound fun as hell. That we riding around on 4-wheelers, blowing shit up on the 4-wheel. Like, damn, that shit sounds fun.
Yeah.
But then it's like on another level, she like, yeah, but it's not that many people there, so you bound to fuck with somebody that your friend fucks with because it's only 500 motherfuckers in the city. It's to the point where it's like, bro, she literally told me in 2020, bro, that inbred shit is real, bro. Like motherfuckers really be like motherfuckers fucking their cousins and shit, like.
Damn, hell no.
In 2020 though.
Nah.
And I thought, and I was.
I'm finna have to give me some out of town pussy or something
soul.
because I'm finna just start fucking my cousins because I done fucked everybody else in this motherfucker. Ain't nobody left. Like, what is you talking about?
You finished the first phase, you gotta go to phase 2 and travel. You feel me?
If I'm lying, I'm dying. That she literally told me that shit.
But can I jump over? You know what's funny though? How like this ain't, I don't want to go too deep into it, but like that even happens out in the big cities, right? Because if you think about it, you always been in a group where a couple niggas ain't got no game. You feel me? And the only girls they ever was around was the girls that homies used to be with. You feel me? So then when one of them break off, then the side nigga gonna be like, all right, let me come on up in here. You like, I know you feel me? So it started to happen a lot too. You know what I mean? But I do feel that, you feel me? Because like it's like your environment. If it's only 500 and y'all in that shit, somebody gonna have to poke somebody. You feel me?
Hey, the niggas in the city be snakes though. They be on some whole other shit. They post. That's what you let you know.
Inbox your bitch.
You feel me? That nigga
you
can.
deserve better.
You feel me? That nigga can be having hella hoes around the crib. I just thought you should know, bruh. That nigga be having all type of shit going on. You just you a beautiful queen. I just don't think you don't deserve that.
That's
shit.
whole shit right
You know
there.
what I'm saying?
That's
I treat you better and shit. Niggas really be on that shit. Like, bro, really funny? Like, damn, that's dirty Mac into the fullest. But you my homie and shit. It's one thing. It's one thing. It's like, damn, like, yeah, I don't fuck with KK no more. Yeah, she fucking snaked me and shit. I motherfucking. And then I'm trying to fuck a bitch she used to fuck with it, but we really know the whole time. I'm like, yeah.
Let me ask you a question off that then. Can I jump off that? Let's say a homie do like one of your exes or one of your shorties you mess with. Would you want your homie to just not go for it at all, or your homie come tell you about like, yo, man, I'm feeling something?
Depends on the bitch.
I'm gonna say, nigga, hell no. All the homies already know if me and this bitch was on some serious shit, like, no, that bitch is off limits. Like,
why you
whether I fuck with this bitch no more or not, like, that bitch is off limits. But any other bitch, that was just a bitch.
Yeah, you
can have her.
Even if she fine and say, I don't care how fine she is. You know what I'm saying? But we low-key discussed that on a previous podcast, but one of my homies got cracked. His main bitch got cracked. But fucking, but low-key, and then, but he low-key, in my defense, I don't condone smashing the guy's main bitches. I wouldn't even have did the shit.
Oh, so that was you, nigga. I thought it was somebody else. Oh, shit. I'm finna buckle up for this one.
I wouldn't even, bro, he snaked me first. Like,
let's take for time. You feel me? Y'all even now. Technically, y'all even.
He said.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, like maybe I was petty. Could have been an eye for. I maybe shouldn't have went an eye for an eye, but shit. Like.
No,
I wouldn't do it again though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know the situation. We're not gonna go into details, but shit, like, I feel like that was understandable. If I was wrong, let me know. Let me know in front of America.
But it was your main bitch too, or was it?
Why would it be my main bitch?
No. You say he did you first.
Nah, he snaked me in life on some like some.
We good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We good. We ain't gotta go there.
I cracked his main bitch, but they wasn't together.
You want to snake her down?
You know, I gave it that Peter never saw. You feel me?
Sledgehammer.
Oh, dang, I'm lying. Let me stop.
So what type of music was you listening to when you was smashing?
Nah.
But do niggas really listen to music when they smash?
Oh, y'all?
You probably do. You be listening? You
got to,
Very
bro.
often.
You got
Not
to.
very often.
He listening to 90s R&B.
Oh,
Unless
that's
I'm
all I
really
listen.
into
Oh, no.
it, hell nah. Bitch, 'cause I ain't even finna be fucking you that long to even be having this shit on.
But if I was fucking to some music, I'd probably fuck to some like old Trey songs or some Weeknd or some shit, or like, you know what I'm saying, like some shit or some old Wayne, some shit that I like, and I could be rapping to in my head to distract me from the pussy. Like,
Rhythm, you feel
He
me?
said distract me, but the pussy's in your own butt chest.
you feel me? Like,
Would you listen to somebody like Doja Cat?
in the pussy? Man. No. Low key, if we being honest, she didn't even. I didn't even like the song that went number one. I was not a fan of that song. I was not a fan of the song.
Yeah.
But we low key. I'm finna get on Doja Cat bumper. I got some man. But I first want to shout out Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce because they finally did go number one on the Billboard. So big shouts out to them. Real queen shit. Real queen shit.
Yeah.
They got a day in Houston. You know what I'm saying? They doing it big. I tell you about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but back to Doja Cat, folks. So, but why she like? It seemed like first I do want to say it's weird. It's interesting to me that after she went number one, that this shit came out. So it just I feel like it just goes to show when you like whether she want to admit that she black. Doja Cat reminds me of that black girl that was on Maury that was white. She was black, but she identified as white and was like, I ain't messing with none of you Negroes. But the black girl with the gap, you don't remember from Maury?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bro, the girl, I have to show you later, bro. She was literally a black girl, but she like was talking about she white, bro. Like, I have to show you the shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but anyway, she just like
That shit, I don't really know too much about her. I just been like seeing the little posts and tweets about her in like supremacy groups or whatever.
Yeah, she was in a
And
white. She was in a
racist
supremacy
stuff.
group.
And I guess made like a whole racist ass song or whatever. But other than that, like I don't really know too much.
I think it's song called like didn't do nothing or something along them lines, but the connotation to the song is like some whole racist ass shit. And so and then she was in these black supremacist groups, fucking Uncle Tom for these fucking crack ass, cornball ass white boys and shit. But like like.
So is she really black?
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Doja Cat black. Yeah, but she's like she
Are
wanted.
we proud to say she black though? Like is that?
She pulled it. She's
I
pulling
mean,
it both.
shit. You black if you black, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that's
shit.
Stacey Dash is black, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta do you gotta get what you get. You get what you get, you know what I'm saying?
But we
Like,
definitely got some notable trades that we can trade the roles for.
we can swap her out. Yeah, we can make it.
Hey, show the traders, show the trader block. You feel me?
Oh God, we
Motherfucking-
trick motherfuckers out of this bitch.
But it's just funny. What was you gonna say?
Now I was just gonna say about Doja Cat. Me personally, I didn't even meet her on music type. Like the first time I like noticed her was on some like Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like she on Instagram live talking crazy, and I said, "What the hell going on here?" And that's kind of how I kind of got into it real quick. But just to say, you know, she's just another. Like it's a lot of females, you know, that's in that same. You know, she's just one that got she got big and famous off this thing, and she showing her personality. But for every Doja Cat you got, bro. You gotta love Boosie though, you feel me? You got somebody that's really gonna die hard for you. Saying when I said Lil Boosie, Lil Boosie for the culture, what?
Lil Boosie is for the culture.
Lil Coochie, that's what I'm saying. He's for
But
the
hold on.
culture.
We gotta go back. We gotta go.
Yes,
We gotta
he
go back to
is.
Doja Cat though.
But
It's like
no,
she pulled.
shit he be doing.
It's like Doja Cat pulled a whole like Iggy Azalea, bro. It's like once
No,
because it's like
no.
you said, you didn't never heard of Doja Cat on the music. You never heard of Doja Cat on no music. Have you? You ever heard of Doja Cat on the music? Okay. You go to a white school like I go to a white school.
No, she go crazy.
Oh, you a Doja Cat fan? Okay.
Oh, you a diehard.
Still?
Okay.
Ain't no
Still?
diehard.
Still Doja Cat.
I mean,
You
I
still
mean,
love that bitch?
I'm not gonna say I never loved her, but I'm not gonna discredit her music and say that she don't be snapping.
fair.
As a
But
fan,
she wrong.
As a Doja Cat fan, how do you
She's
feel?
wrong.
You think she's wrong?
Yeah, I mean,
How do you feel about her apology? You think it's bullshit?
I don't know, fuck.
I think all that shit's bullshit.
I mean, ultimately, it's just to save her brand, to save her name. And she might be sincere, but you never know. I'm not Doja. I don't fucking know. I don't give a fuck about her apology because
She did what she did.
She did what she did.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You can't take that shit back with an apology. But like I said, she's wrong. But I ain't gonna sit up and say, man, fuck Doja. She ain't even. She go crazy. She go crazy for sure.
Y'all gave Chris Brown several chances.
Come on now.
Y'all gave R. Kelly several chances.
Okay.
Whoa.
This is about race. But yeah, never mind. Fuck that. Y'all gonna have to give Doja a second chance.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. Y'all is like, bro, when is y'all gave 6ix9ine a second chance.
Oh my damn, he hot too.
That nigga's hot right now, scorching.
Now let me ask you a question. Can you separate the music and the talent, the music and the person?
I feel like,
or do you have to put them together? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like now it's almost hard. You can't really separate the music from the person, except because with all this social media shit going on, it's like a lot of motherfuckers not on social media. But if your celebrities wasn't really on social media and you ain't know what the fuck they was doing when they wasn't making music, then all you really could do is appreciate their music and shit. But now it's like motherfuckers, it's more than the music. You gotta be busting on Instagram. You gotta have a pub. You gotta be present on Instagram and Twitter. You gotta, and so it's like I be just wondering how why is it not these niggas? Everything these niggas doing is not going through somebody else. But a lot of the shit these niggas is doing is before they got famous. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't think Doja Cat that old. So it's like you can't really. I don't know. Young. I did a lot of dumbass shit as a kid that if I get on and that shit come out, shit'd be tragic for my career and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. You can't when what does it say? When I was a child, I did as a child did, or I did as a child did. But now if it was grown, hopefully, she can grow from that shit because she got a bright ass future just from just going #1 last week. But I just hope she don't go the Iggy Azalea route and try to cater to the whites, bro.
It's okay to be ignorant temporarily as long as you realize that you were being ignorant and you grow from it.
To go back to y'all trying to separate the person from the music, honestly, us being normal people and shit, none of us really even know her, we don't know her as a person, so you can't really separate the two. We only know what the fuck is being put out
type shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't separate the two. In my eyes, shit, because don't nobody really know her. All this shit local could be a fucking hoax or some shit.
Hell yeah, you see that shit with Azalea Banks? I think she capping. You see that shit with Azalea Banks? Talk about she said she fucked several powerful men. And then she can count in her hands several powerful married men, and she can fuck their marriages up and shit. She named Dave Chappelle as one of the motherfuckers she fucked, but she talking about she can go spill the tea and just fuck all type of shit up, and it's like, damn, Shreddy, what the fuck?
What is she on?
What is she? She looked like she on drugs. That's what she's on. It looked like she was on drugs, and it's like I find it hard to believe. You seen Dave Chappelle's wife? That bitch Chinese as fuck. Fine in the mother. She's super fine.
She found her when his ass
and
disappeared.
With the Africa, with the
You telling me Dave Chappelle walked away from 30 million, but he didn't walk away from Azalea Banks pussy? Come on,
my son. Average known pussy. You feel me? Average known pussy.
That's average. You know what I'm saying? Come on, folks. My wife Chinese, folks. She let me long time.
She let me long time.
Going the long style of that bitch. You feel me?
But I don't know. But it just goes to show you the things that people be doing, these celebrities be doing. What the Migos said is the best. They do anything for clout, and it's people be thinking that regular people, we the only mugs that do shit for clout. But it be funny when you see celebrities do the same shit, like Young Chop and all the shit he was doing. And it was funny as hell. The nigga dropped the album the week after all the shit he was beefing with all these niggas and calling them out and shit like that. So it'd be funny. That was just an example, but the shit that motherfuckers really be doing for clout, even as celebrities.
Okay, how much of a person past should affect their career? You know what I mean? Like we just talked about,
Shit, it depends on their lane, I feel like, honestly, because depending if you doing hip hop for and you killed 3 niggas and sold a lot of drugs before you got famous, nigga, you credible as fuck. And I wanna hear what you gotta say.
My son.
What you talking about? What nigga?
Hold on, the fans gonna come listen to that thing and they trying.
Come on, folks. Dirk said it in the song, nigga.
That's why Bobby gone. That's why Bobby out there,
man.
Come
on, I ain't coming home.
He definitely come. Hey. He gonna be bigger than 6ix9ine, I promise you. When he come,
I hope so.
He better come for that nigga neck, cause he got a song with 6ix9ine.
Oh yes, he got. I don't condone though.
His new shit. Like Google, I think it was what was it called? Where the fuck that new shit was? I ain't gonna cap. Bro, I listened to it.
6ix9ine shit?
I listened to it.
Yeah, it's called Google.
He said he finna drop some other shit on Friday, but that
They
nigga.
just finna have to start, motherfucker, putting this shit on SoundCloud or something, because they took every one of his songs off the billboards.
That nigga was talking that shit. He was saying that motherfuckers be paying for their views and shit. And so he caused a whole controversy and shit with that shit, with the billboards.
He bring
like
out a list too. He bring out a list, right? Like
Hell
showing
yeah.
what numbers was. Yeah.
You know, powerful people and shit to be
Bro.
messing with. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
They say he got the feds on his side though, so he cool with anything he
Look
do.
at the
Low
best snitch
key.
they done had in fucking 20 years. You
You know what I'm saying? So he protected.
Why this nigga took that whole game by himself? What you talking about? Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know he got the team behind him. You feel me?
That
But,
nigga got power.
Man, man, that new 6ix9ine was busting, but I'm not gonna cap, bro.
I
Nigga,
ain't
my
even watch
shit,
it.
nigga, my ain't nothing. I ain't got shit busting in my suite right now. Every time I get the whip, bro, Polo G, nigga.
Oh yeah,
That
that
goat.
boy, yeah.
Yes.
Like,
That
goat.
boy snapping with that goat.
I ain't gonna cap. It's crazy because like the day before, nigga, I was listening to that Future, so I'm in there. I drove that yellow Lambo, so when I trapped in the sun, I'm listening to that. I'm listening to that Future. You know what I'm saying? For like, in that Polo G drop, as soon as I heard it. But that's how every time I hear it, just like I don't know, he got that effect on me. Every time I hear that little
Polo
nigga,
G,
bro,
he a
like
real one, bro.
he make me just want to listen to his ass, bro. And that GOAT, bro, he gonna be one of the greats. He already one of the greats. And I think it's only his second album. But like, bro, I fucks with that GOAT, bro. That shit's fire. And it's crazy, like. One of my favorite songs on there was like some slow shit, like some shit for a female. It's called Martin and Gina. Bro, I fucks with that shit. If you ain't heard that,
The title alone fucking speak for itself. Oh god.
I fucks with that shit, man. I don't know what you been listening to it every time. You been playing a whole bunch of niggas I never heard of, but I was fucking with that shit, man. So I'm gonna ask you, folks. You seem like you
Them
be.
niggas some down south ass rappers.
I be feeling like that. I be feeling like that. I be on. First off, before I ask you, cause I be feeling like that. I be on the new artist coming up, but then I get around her ass and shit, or some of my homies they play some nigga that don't be popping for like another year, but these niggas be on them a whole year before they was popping. Shit be crazy. So like, I'm gonna have to ask you about that. But nigga, what you think, Phil? What you listening to right now?
Hey, I ain't gonna slide with you. I'm still on Lil Baby.
Still?
I'm still on, bro.
This shit is still busting.
It's hot, you feel me?
I mean, I'm still listening to
And he
it,
threw
too.
out the deluxe too.
Oh, the
Yeah.
deluxe. Yeah.
Oh my.
Bro.
And if he got, I don't know how many songs, but if he had about 20 songs on that, I'm telling you.
I think the deluxe version got like 20 songs on it.
Bro, 15 going, bro. And I'm a listen as it go person. I'm not the person that usually like seek out all the new music. It's kind of like if I hit, if I run past it, it's hot. That was with Polo G too. You know what I'm saying? Cause he like you said, all my people, everybody listening to, you know, underground, the new up and coming rappers and all that. That's how I got on Polo G. And like you said, he got that style. He got, you know, the melody type rap. You know what I'm saying? Like he got that pain. You can feel that.
Bro, you can hear that shit in his voice.
Man, like you can hear that. And I'm gonna tell you one thing really quick. I'm going off topic just a little bit. But I'm gonna tell you what I like about like music right now is we're finally finding the foundation of a new generation. Right? Like, cause you know, it's always a period of time where it's a bunch of people that's gonna come out, but everybody gonna have one hit song here, one hit song there. Like we finally started to find a foundation with the Lil Babies, with the Polo G's, with the Roddy Reds. You feel like we
The
get
baby.
Yeah.
babies, boy, crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about
And the
music.
female artists going crazy right now too.
Oh, yeah.
Like this
Females going
next
crazy right now.
decade of R&B, fo. This next wave of R&B finna be crazy. We even got the female artists going crazy too though. Cardi B, the Meg Thee Stallions, the Rico Nasties.
Just
like,
think about how many new motherfuckers it's just finna be just because of all this quarantine shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers ain't got no choice but to be in the crib writing.
but
Shit,
we
you know what I
talking
mean?
like the motherfuckers who like 5 years from now, we gonna still be listening to these
Type
niggas.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about you probably nigga probably sending you that shit that they wrote in the basement. Your ass be on this shit like that. This nigga ain't really dropped this shit.
Oh,
Chet.
this shit hot.
This shit.
What you talking about?
This shit super raw. This nigga literally just at the crib.
Oh, you gotta listen to what he's saying, bro.
But yeah, bro, this that shit. Man. That's how new she be on to these niggas. But fucking like, yeah, like I focus. I'm so happy Roddy Ricch got the success.
Yes, sir.
I'm so happy with Roddy Ricch.
Yes, sir.
I knew because when I heard him, I knew he was gonna be that, and it's like I'm just
So
happy
Nip,
that like.
fuck you talking about?
And I'm happy for. Ooh, I just got the new tattoo too.
Hey, can I say Roddy Ricch? I think he actually skipped a step, bro.
He did.
Like when I say skip a step in the sense of like you get the phase like you know when you undergrad everybody listen to you, and then you get that hot period where you only hot if you keep throwing music out, right? But
That's
I feel
how the baby was.
Like G Herbo.
you know what I'm saying. But
Cap, that's how Herbo is.
but I
He
think
big, but he only gonna be big if he keep throwing music out. Cause most motherfuckers don't really fuck with Herbo. He just been putting out some heat. God.
and
So
that was
shit.
crazy. No, I agree with that though because
He just like that.
he just like you got to be relevant. So
But
you
that
gotta keep
nigga
throwing.
definitely skipped that step, right? He just big now. Like,
Right, like
I ain't
he
gonna
can
put him
wait,
on
he
no
can
Drake
hold.
level or nothing.
No, I wouldn't say G Herbo skipped his step though.
No, I'm talking about Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch, yeah, bro. He was around a lot of big, but look, Roddy Ricch
Yeah.
was around a lot of big homies though.
Calculated. It's
DJ
calculated.
Must, yeah, you feel me? That nigga was around a lot of niggas. You feel me? The same shit. I mean, look at Gunna. Gunna skipped a step.
No cap.
All them niggas.
Gunna, man, he was throwing music out though, haven't he?
But like, bro, that nigga
He
was
was
like,
dropping shit.
but
he
it's
was
the first-
dropping,
The
bro.
first time I heard Gunna, bro, Gunna was already on, bro. He was already signed with Thug, bro, and everything. He like, dude, bro, that you was just playing yesterday. He already on. Motherfuckers up here just ain't heard him yet.
Fujiano.
He already signed. He already signed with WAP,
He
bro.
just signed with Gucci, yeah.
But he just ain't up here yet.
Gucci a godfather to these young
Artist.
niggas.
Oh, yeah.
He literally just met Gucci like a month or so ago, bruh. After Gucci signed him last year for a whole meal. Nigga had never met his ass, but signed him. That's how hard he was.
That's
Damn.
crazy. Gucci is a godfather. I ain't gonna cap. I think the next
Godfather,
bro.
generation,
Bro.
the next godfather of the South for Atlanta probably is Thug, bro. Thug, to me.
Ooh, I would think about Lil
I
Baby.
say
bro.
nah.
Nah,
I say
Thug over
Future.
them niggas.
I say
No, of
Future
course.
or Thug.
I didn't think about Thug.
I think Future
Future already
Future
like-
a little nigga compared to Thug though.
Nah, I think
Nah,
they
nah, you
made
can't do
some
that.
Just,
It's like
just
this.
as much weight out there in Atlanta, folks.
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't
Future
never.
changed though. He changed
But I
the
think they
cult.
from different sides, though. You know what I mean? So it's like, nigga, you can have that legend sit on this side, nigga, but
And
I'm
have
running
this
shit on
king
this
sit on that
side.
side,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I'm running shit on this side.
I just heard a lot of real ones speak highly on Thug, like Thug name really like that. But it's like, it's a lot of niggas that's with Future that's like that for real. Like
Lil
Scooter
Baby
got.
too, though, no cap.
Oh yeah, Lil Baby like that for real
Oh,
too.
God.
Lil Baby like that for
You
real.
know who Lil Baby remind me
He
of?
gonna have to put in more weight, though.
Of course.
He finna drop that for that Lamborghini Boyz for them niggas.
Yeah.
That niggas, you know that bar. He was like, I be at James Harden house. I'm all in the mix. Bro, I just watched a video the other day, bro. They in the Lamborghini. They like 5 deep in Lambos on the highway, bro. James Harden with him, bro. Like,
He got it, though.
like, shit's crazy, bro. Like, but what was you finna say though?
Nah, I'm just about Lil Baby. I feel like he kind of give me that Lil Wayne vibe a little bit. Not the rapping style, but the aura of how you carry yourself, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then Lil Wayne said Lil Baby was his favorite artist too, right?
Lil
now.
Wayne did say that.
You
Lil
feel
Wayne
me?
did say
That's
that.
a stamp, folks. That
Lil
is
Wayne-
a stamp.
And that's coming from Lil Wayne saying that he don't even listen to nobody but himself. If you a real Wayne, if you didn't know about Lil Wayne only listens to himself.
He
He
don't
don't even
even
listen to
know who
niggas.
niggas is.
Wayne
don't,
is
bro.
on God
He
status,
don't,
bro.
bro.
He ain't no playing with it. But yeah, I like Lil Baby because he carries himself. And he a businessman at the end of the day. The way he moves, the way he carry himself, bro. He ain't all about the glitz and glamour. Of course, you got it. You feel me? Because you got it to spend. But like, I like the way that he moves. Like you feel me? I like the way he moves.
Nah, fuck with that. What you was talking about, you said Boosie for the culture, Lil Baby for the culture. You said Boosie
Nah,
for the culture.
Boosie, he speaks for the culture, bro.
Please don't even talk about Boosie with me in the room. I will murder this whole
Don't talk
podcast.
about the fuck shit that he be doing. But
Like,
we can talk about the
he's
shit he do
so-
for the culture.
Yes, bro.
Fuck you
For
talking
the
about?
culture.
Ignorant. It discredited him.
Why is
It's
he
just
ignorant?
right, no, it
Nah,
didn't.
let's
Because
not
you don't even know how much work that nigga done put in for the hood.
No fuck.
Okay,
So why don't you like?
So why don't you like Lil
I'm not gonna
Boosie?
talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
So
Why
we-
would they even do
We
it?
value your opinion
I was standing right in front of the
Nah,
camera.
the whole shit with his son.
because he
Everything. And let's
Ah.
not talk about it.
My thing, I
He's
just,
The
ignorant.
pussy list on live too?
He's
He's a bunch of
ignorant.
pussy lips on live. He's feeding people. What are you? He helping the culture.
Bitches
help-
do this shit For free. Like, what?
For $5 on OnlyFans.
That
He giving you $1,000 not to get touched, bro.
That was
What?
until Peaches got her big ass on there.
Is that
And then
really?
shit was over.
Is that really like a good thing? Like exploiting
Just because you
women
want to put your
or-
pussy lips on live for $1,000,
He ain't forcing nobody to do
Ain't
He
nobody
not
say-
forcing
ain't
nobody
say
to
he
do
was
nothing.
forcing nothing. All I'm saying is he's ignorant and he's gonna be ignorant and nothing that y'all gonna say is
He
gonna make me
is
believe
ignorant.
that.
I feel
Sometimes
that.
the culture needs that ratchet shit though.
No.
We need that ratchet
Nobody
shit.
speak their mind but him and Trump. Like, come on now.
You know,
Oh yeah, let's
nobody
go.
give a fuck about his
And Kanye.
opinion. Why do
Kanye.
people?
Yeah,
I don't see
Kanye.
why people give a fuck about other normal ass people's opinions. It's because he got money don't mean he fucking spiritual. That
No,
nigga's a
seriously,
normal ass
though.
person. Fuck his
He just
opinion.
got money.
Fuck Boosie. What the
The
fuck?
thing I wanted to say about Boosie was I thought about it, and I thought about my son coming to me and getting some neck, me getting my son some neck, and I felt like
That shit
I
is
would really,
perverted,
I feel
bro.
like I really would just create an environment to where my son was just at strip clubs and in hostels all the time, doing things he don't need to be doing, spending money he don't need to be spending. So, but with that being said, I would not get my son some neck. But what I would do
Just hit how that
I
sounds.
would point my son in the right direction. It's
That
like,
shit
hey,
is perverted regardless.
Like-
nigga, no. It's different. Like, nigga, it's. No, this nigga, what, 12? Like, that shit is perverted as fuck. Like, nigga, to even put that in your son's head. Like, for one, nigga,
So what about-
he's
so-
still a kid, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, he probably was scared to even do that shit, you know what I mean? And the fact that this bitch even did it, that's a whole different fucking subject. But, like, no, like,
She's
nigga,
sucking it clean.
you literally, superhead. Nigga, like, you literally sitting here raising a trick ass son, and it's some more shit. Little do you know, but you think this shit is cool. Like, there's just so many things that's wrong with that shit. But it's perverted, number one. Like, nah.
Springboarding off what you said, I just feel like it's such a double standard with things in the world, but people always want to act like it's not a double standard with things. So like with genders and things like that, or like genders, male and females, or with like jobs and just anything like. But with that being said, it's crazy how Lil Boosie get. I don't know, Lil Boosie got a lot of mixed energy and shit, but it seemed as if Dwayne Wade got nothing but positive energy for his son and his son the same fucking age.
I didn't agree with that either.
Oh, I didn't agree with that.
I didn't agree with that either.
Well, daughter and shit. But so my thing was just like, all right, so if it's bad for him to get his son some neck at that age, why is it okay for Dwayne Wade to get a sex change for his daughter at the same age?
Sexual harassment.
Technically, legally,
Sexual harassment and a
they
body
honestly
change
just
is
putting
different.
that shit
Did
out
you
in
just-
the air. They can't legally get that little boy or girl a fucking sex change right now at 12 years old. They can't do that.
Do you feel like
They just putting it out there in the air. So when that shit do happen, motherfuckers ain't sitting here and bashing her like she not shit
Okay.
when it do happen. You know what I mean? They just putting that shit out there in the air.
I agree,
But legally,
right?
they can't do that right now. What Boosie did, no, hell no. That's not even the fucking same.
Completely different.
That's not even the
subject.
same.
Okay, so let me.
I feel like both of these I don't know, I feel like these both may fall into the category of
And
toxic,
sexual harassment?
no, just
Toxic black
families
families.
and shit, you know?
What?
Toxic black families.
I don't know, but it's like everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I respect Dwayne Wade's
Right.
opinion as a fucking dad, especially supporting his daughter with whatever the
That's
fuck
what she
she
wanna be,
chooses
that's
to do and shit, and he
cool.
supported that shit wholeheartedly. Like I just seen her dye her hair pink, Dwayne Wade dyed his hair red too and shit. So it's like I like him supporting, and motherfuckers was going like, bro, this nigga Dwayne Wade low key gay, he living vicariously through his
Bro,
son.
fuck them.
Like I was like, y'all motherfuckers
People
like
gonna
what
say
the-
whatever, and at the end of the day, all of these motherfuckers, whether she's a fucking boy or girl, she don't have more money than all of y'all ass. So y'all still gonna be sitting here talking.
And
broke
that's
as
what
fuck.
and that's what all and
So it don't even fucking matter. Fuck
and that's
all
what be
y'all.
mattering in this world to you people, right? Is whoever who got the most money. So
For real though, that's what the world spins off of nowadays. Like,
So,
motherfuckers
I
don't give a
got
fuck
facts.
about morals or nothing else,
Oh,
just money.
okay,
Like, that's
I'ma
just sad
give
as
you-
fuck. People just be money.
I'm
That's
gonna
it.
give you two perspectives, right? From on both situations, Boosie and about Dwayne Wade. What I like about Boosie is he don't hide it from his kids, right? But he should have never did that. He should have never did that. He's too young.
He
But-
shouldn't have put it out there.
Yeah.
He didn't
But
put it
look, I do respect the fact of he's like, hey, you're gonna get to this point. So not hiding things from him is what I respect. Do I
Type
respect
shit.
the action that he did? I do not. Right? But the same thing with D Wade and his daughter, right? It's cool to let that out there, be like, hey, I accept my daughter for what she is, because you cannot force somebody to be something that they feel like they're not. But I do not agree, with changing her, her sex and everything, because she's too young to make a decision like that.
It's like, what if she changed her mind when she older, but
You
it's
know what?
already out into the world that this is what she wants. That's some shit I feel like should have stayed behind closed doors.
Me?
The motherfuckers could have just talked, like, just speculated when they seen it and shit, because, like,
Because that's that shit that would have caused some suicidal ass shit. You know what I mean? Especially with her trying to transition so young in the first place. That's why I feel like it was a good thing that they just put it out there like this, knowing that the sex change ain't gonna happen for a couple years.
She could kill herself at this age or older. It don't
But
matter.
it's gonna be a lot easier once she actually get that transition. You know what I mean? She just out here a girl now instead of motherfuckers just and then. But just imagine how 10 times harder the bashing would have been if motherfuckers would have just popped out of nowhere and his son and turned into a fucking girl out of nowhere. Yeah. Like that shit would have backlash for the whole family. You know what I mean? So I think it was good that they put it out there.
It takes phases.
Like
Everything is in phases, right? You don't decide something right now, and then you just do it all in one motion.
They
you
know
feel
the
me?
public scrutiny that they would have went through, low key, so they put it out there.
My thing is, I think that, like, what if she changed her mind?
That shit matters to celebrities. I don't
That's what I'm on. Like, she's too young.
She might, but
she's still, her brain is still growing.
Y'all don't follow that shit because she won't.
It ain't nobody's business. I know what you're saying. It ain't nobody's business to know what y'all feel.
I agree with that.
Like,
Zaya got her own Twitter and everything. Like, she not finna change her mind. Like, this is her. She's been like this.
See, that's cool.
She's been like this since she was like fucking.
Yeah, I knew you was gay when you was like
bro, you know what I mean? Like, she's not finna change her mind. You know what I mean?
You don't know that though. You don't know that. It's people that.
do you know that
you right?
Do you know that you're
right. I
don't.
don't.
Do you know that you straight? You know that for the rest of your life, right?
But I'm 23 years old, right?
It matter.
Right? What you
knew,
mean?
You knew.
Yes.
You knew at 7 years old. You knew at 9 years old. You knew at 13
Okay, let me ask you this question.
You
Let me ask you this question.
Let's know.
Let me ask you this question then. Right? So, do you agree? Should they do it?
If my child came up to me,
you would do it.
Look, I can't speak upon what they're gonna do with their child, but when my child came up to me and we had a conversation about this, I would ask my child, "Are you sure? Are you 100% sure this is what you want to do? This is a life-changing decision, and are you sure you want to do this?" And if they say yes, then yes.
So
I'm supporting my child.
That ain't no just one conversation topic.
It's
so
not
do
a
you,
one.
So do you think that a person think the same when they're 12 and then when they're 20?
Absolutely. I knew I was straight.
Hey,
I knew I liked boys in kindergarten. I knew I liked
you change,
Come
but
on.
the way people think and moderate, it only changes progressively. You know what I mean? Like,
ain't no, but you finna think,
everything
let me
is
cut
So
my
if kids-
dick off
so if
just
kids know that
easily.
type of
If you
stuff.
know you at a
So-
young age, I feel like you as a person, like
Yeah.
you internally, like your personality and shit is not gonna change. Like you gonna always be you. You know what I mean? Just the way you think will change. You know what I mean?
No, I feel
Because
that.
you experience life in different
yeah.
ways. But
I would agree with that.
I'm me saying, I'm finna cut my titties off and I'm gonna try to grow a dick or whatever, however the situation goes. That's not something I'm gonna think like, yes, I wanna do that off the bat. No, damn, this is something I wanna do. Damn, is this, or what's gonna be the benefits? It's gonna be something that I think
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you still 12.
as a child, you are not stupid. As a child,
of course not.
We are
But
aware.
your brain is still developing.
It's still developing, yes, but our brains are still developing now.
Yeah, but it's not. It's still growing in the size, and we're still more in the full capacity now.
I feel you, but stop. That's what you like and what you like and what you're attracted to is as simple as what's your favorite color. It's as simple as.
So your favorite color don't change?
No.
Okay.
Then. I respect both of y'all.
Okay, I'm good.
This is such. I fuck this. This is the
right. Yeah.
But these is the conversations that people need to have. Look, y'all on two different sides of an opinion. You ain't come try to choke him out because you
I mean, no.
You didn't say fuck you. You a bitch. fuck that shit, I don't give a fuck. No, y'all had constructive discussions, y'all respected each other's opinion, and and niggas moved on and shit, and a lot of motherfuckers, that's all that level of growth and shit. But like, we gotta move on, but I just wanted to say that like, I respected that y'all can fucking have that kind, because a lot of motherfuckers can't be on two separate ends of spectrums and not agree. I mean, look at politics, look at the Democrats and the Republicans. Them niggas can't meet in the middle for shit.
Let me say one last thing on this topic because I want to move on. No, for real.
I quit now. Shit.
My favorite color has changed, so it's not. No. It's not. No, listen for real. Okay, don't for me. Okay, it's not. What my point wasn't about colors changing and like your favorite color changing. It was just the fact that that's a simple thing. That's very simple. Your favorite color. It's simple. It's not. Where do you want to be in 10 years? That's not something that you gotta. Fuck, where do I wanna? It's shit, yellow. You know what I'm saying? You know who you attracted to as a kid. You know what I'm saying? You might be curious, yeah. You might fall into that curiosity, but who cares? Who cares? If I want to dibble dabble in some pussy, I'm a dibble dabble in some pussy. I'm YOLO.
You know what's crazy? My daughter teacher be dropping by the crib and just having conversations to me because I'm a real ass dad out here. I don't know about y'all teachers. Kids and shit dropping by the crib. But my daughter used to drop by the crib. We have real nigga conversations. We drink Hennessy, smoke, but we don't drink Hennessy and smoke blunts. But like, we cool like that though. But she was telling me that she was married for 30 years, bro, and she got divorced and now she married to a woman. Crazy. So shit be crazy. But with that being said, bro, you know Karen struck again, my nigga.
No.
Yeah, Karen struck again, bro. So nigga, I wake up, I jump on Twitter, bro, and so it's this lady, bruh, literally. And when we say Karen, we mean Karen is any white lady that tries to subdue or oppress my black brothers and sisters. We gonna call you Karen or Barbara and shit.
Barbara definitely a white nigga.
You feel me? But anyway, so this nigga at the park, he bird watching and shit. It's funny because I don't know what niggas even enjoy bird watching, but that's neither here nor there. That's what he like to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, we got somebody else, so it's not even out of the ordinary and shit. So this nigga at the park chilling, minding his business, feeding bread to the birds. This bitch walked by. You know what I'm saying? This white racist, oppressive ass. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So she walked by so he recording, bro, and she like, I'm finna call her, she on her phone, like, I'm finna call the police. This is what she said, like, I'm about to call the police and tell them you threatening me and shit. And like, you going to jail type shit. So, like, an African American, so she get on the phone, and it's funny because she deserved an Oscar for this performance and shit. I'm like, damn, her voice, she got the fluctuations in her voice, and then oh my gosh, I'm at the park, and there's a black guy threatening me.
Hold on, so
choking the shit out her dog.
And she choking the shit out her dog the whole time, like, man.
But what made her get to that point? Did she just walk up there and be like,
nothing, bro, nothing. I think, I'm pretty sure in the place that they was at, the park is the place, the specific section that they were in the Central Park is designated for bird watching. So there is signs posted to keep your dogs on leashes for the people that watch the birds. Cause I'm assuming so the birds don't fly away or whatever. But so she come through with her dog off the leash. So I guess dude asked her to put her dog on the leash, and then she just started doing the shit, and then this escalated from there. And she on the phone literally like, I don't know, you have to get here fast. And you can hear the panic in her. He's threatening me and my dog, and she choking her dog up and shit. And
I see that he was hanging, boy, he was hanging.
Bro, tried to say that dude was stalking her.
Yeah, I think her name Amy Cooper. I believe her name is Amy Cooper. I want to say.
Amy. So her name's not Karen.
Oh, no, her name Karen too. Her middle name probably Karen. You know what I'm saying?
On this show.
Amy Cooper, also known as Karen.
Okay.
God damn it. It's fucking. Yeah, she called the police on his ass and shit. But it's funny because the turnaround on this was so quick. Like you never see things like this turn around so fast. Like Shorty got fired from her job and they took her dog. Right. Like already, and this shit just happened today, and it's not even like
not
nighttime
only
yet.
was you sitting here making false claims on this innocent man, no matter what race he was. I'm not even gonna say he was just a black man. You know what I mean? You making false claims, but you also sitting here blatantly on camera abusing the shit out your dog. Not even giving a fuck about this shit at all.
Let me tap in there too. I got a problem with the people who was more concerned with the dog. than the man. There was a lot of people like, oh my gosh, the dog. Like, man, I ain't gonna say fuck
and
the
that's
dog.
because nobody even brought up the dog. Or what was happening to the dog while she was on the phone.
Like, motherfuckers was, on Twitter, it was motherfuckers not even worried about, like,
Twitter.
it was motherfuckers not even worried about dude and shit. They were just like, damn, look what she doing to the dog. I'm like, look what she doing to the little dude, bro. Just imagine if he wasn't recording.
That would have been way worse than what the fuck would have happened to that dog.
Now just imagine if he wasn't recording, bro, and then she would have called the police on him and the police would have came. You think they would have stayed? You think they would? Imagine how many people you think locked up right now off a situation based off some shit like that, where the shit wasn't recorded. You know what I'm saying? They probably, and then they didn't have the means to go to trial or to bind out. So now they fuck around. If it's in New York, they'd be at Rikers Island or some shit somewhere. Like that shit's fucked up, and it just make you really question the whole justice system. It's like, damn, bro, like, cause it's funny. It's the way the world's looking right now. The way they just killing black men, especially George, man, we gonna get it. Especially George Floyd, another black man just got killed by the police today. This after a woman got killed by the police. Like last week, they came in her house and killed her. And it's the way that I'm feeling right now. It's just like, bro, just my skin to look. I'm already guilty. I ain't even did shit, but I'm guilty. You know, I get pulled over, I'm guilty already. You know, I'm like, nigga, I'm in the grocery store, nigga. I'm moving different, like I'm a criminal. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know they looking at me like I'm finna steal some shit or something. Knowing the whole time I probably got more money than everybody shopping in this motherfucker. But like,
I look around before I grab something.
You feel me though? You
think I'm trying to steal.
You blatantly letting it be known that you push. It's like it's crazy, bro. It's like that's not it, bro. You gotta, like, black people really, I feel like you gotta really walk around like you really, like, you got that connotation on you as a criminal already, and you ain't even did shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at the statistics, white people do way more every category, every single category.
Segregation ended, but racism never really will.
Nah, racism ain't, man. America is built on racism, man. Racism is never gonna end.
That shit's so fucking sad.
Just like what Joe Biden say. If you black,
he's not in this day and age.
If you black and you ain't voting for me,
you
ain't black. Come on, why is this even about a race?
Like you the king of black people or some shit.
He said that ass.
Yes.
Oh, you ain't hear about that?
Yes, he said this shit dead ass.
Yeah.
Dead ass, bro.
It basically said if you vote for Trump, you not black, basically.
Like dead ass.
Like if you black and you not voting for me, you
like
not
you
black.
Jesus or some shit. This bitch,
Come
like,
bro,
what?
Like Joe Biden not racist.
Seriously though, like,
yeah, we'll come to that. And we gonna hit y'all with them right before the election. We gonna give y'all.
It's fucked up because I don't even want to vote. Because I don't want to vote for neither one of them.
And it's crazy
but
because.
who the fuck am I supposed to write in? Bernie?
Sorry, Kelly, you gotta vote for Biden, G.
It's crazy because it's like if you don't vote, that's basically a vote for Trump.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry.
And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because regardless, I want to vote, but it's like, nigga, at this point, I'm gonna write in some bullshit or something.
At this point,
please vote for Biden.
At this point, I'm gonna wait it out because the Simpsons already predicted it. Trump finna win again, and then it's gonna be a woman.
Bruh, the Simpsons predicts everything.
And then it's gonna be a woman president.
This is a 90s fucking show.
80s.
80s to the 90s, period. That's when it ended?
No, Simpsons still coming out today.
Oh, yeah? They still have new episodes?
They out here.
Oh, what? Okay, I didn't even know that. Well, shit, nigga, regardless, they predict everything, you know what I mean? So, shit, we'll see if he really do win again. But I'm definitely gonna make my vote count this time because I didn't even vote last time. Okay, yeah, you know what I mean?
I didn't vote either. I went to vote, bro. I went to vote, and then they tried to tell me I was in the wrong place, but I was down the street from my house. Like, bro, it was like I told them I live on Sheridan, and and I was going to the health department down the street, and they said that that wasn't where I was supposed to vote at. I'm like, what? It's down the street.
I don't know.
They tried to send me like you got to go to a specific place to be able to vote, and that shit like it just turned me off. I was just like, fuck it. I'm
the
not
place that
vote
you're supposed to vote at is on your voter's card.
I didn't even look at that shit, bro. I was just like, this, you can vote, bro. You can vote. You vote down the street. I can vote down the street. It shouldn't be that difficult, but that's voter oppression. That shit that only happens in black communities. They make it That's a whole nother conversation.
They make it difficult just for people to vote in black communities. Oh God.
We gonna fuck, man. But back to George Floyd, man. So I woke up. Another thing I woke up to today was a black man being a police officer was kneeling on this nigga's neck, on this black man's neck. And he literally telling him, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. It reminded me of Freddie Gray, literally Freddie Gray all over again. And the man died and shit. His name was, his name was George Floyd. And it's just weird. This shit is just normalized. Like we lost a young woman last week. I believe her first name was Brianna. I can't remember her last name. Then the week before that, we lost the jogger.
It's so many people that we losing, bro. It's so many.
But like, it's. Go ahead, man.
It's just so many people that you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of injustice just to talk about the famous ones sometimes, and then not mention everything that happened. But I just wrote a tweet saying, I said, so many people dying, but why we doing all this killing though? Like, what's the reason of doing all this stuff? And and for me, man, I think that it's about power. You got to think about it, because every black person that died so far in the last week or two have been of people in position of power, right? Even like the people that's like what you call it, like the town watch people, the people that watch the town, or if it's an officer, if it's something like that, you got to think about it. It's like they're abusing their power, but they saying, oh, it falls under the guidelines of what I'm supposed to do in my profession or in the field that I work in, right? And when you look at it, this been going on for a long time. NWA, you know what I'm saying? Going all the way back there, but like the social media is bringing everything up to light, right? And one thing that I do respect about the social media that's bringing out is showing that, this ain't okay, right? But we gotta watch what we say, right? Because we actually gotta start pushing the movement, right? Because it's gonna go back to the Hitler days, right? Everybody know what's going on, right? But how is they still able to do all this crazy stuff in the first place?
And still get away with it.
And still they doing it right in front of our faces. And then if they see that we're not trying to do nothing, or if we're not trying to make a move, they're gonna be like, okay, we can push it even more.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep doing more and more. Oh God.
You feel me? So you gotta think about it. So now it's like, we gotta do something, and it's unfair too. It's like, why we gotta do something? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's forcing us we have to speak up, right? And I'm gonna jump. Can I jump back to the shorty, with the dog? I gotta say, Karen, she got let off easy, bro. Like you said, and I actually think that the consequences for her should be just as bad if it was the opposite way, right?
Definitely.
Like, it should be like you lost your job and you got your dog taken. Okay, cool. She gonna find another dog and she gonna find another job.
Calling the police on her, choking the shit out this dog while she's doing it, making a false police report at that.
And they would have probably went to jail for animals.
Yes, that nigga would. He would have
man.
been in jail for making a false police report
And
a fucking hate crime plus animal cruelty.
But she got let off easy.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, come on now, folks.
Facts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, though, the whole system, bro, need to be changed. And
new age shit, like we was talking about earlier, like with the new age teachers, but we need motherfuckers like us, bro. We need.
There we go. We need black, man.
Supreme Court justices, man. We need
We
black
need a
district
whole
attorneys.
Man,
For
we
real
need
though.
so much.
But it'd be crazy because the black ones we do be having, some of them, they just as bad. You work for the white people. You don't. You
live for the white man.
Yeah, you just like
for
like
real.
Samuel L. Jackson and Django.
It's easier to just go along than to cause a wreck and then boom, you get fired or something. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to just play that role. Unfortunately.
Hold on.
But it's easier.
It is,
I
but
agree.
at that point, that's just not right.
I got a family to feed at the end of the day.
That's like paid slavery at that point. Like,
unfortunately, like I said, it's easy.
It is definitely easy.
You know when slavery was over? Some slaves stayed.
Definitely.
Because it's easy.
Not shit.
They're like people in jail.
They had
like
nowhere to
people
go.
in prison. They're the same thing. Yeah.
Literally.
But you gotta think about it too, though.
coming up.
You get.
Oh God.
Okay. Yeah.
No, but you just gotta think about it too. Is
They ain't excited for that. They excited for the 4th of July.
No, seriously though. Fucking clowns.
yeah, but just gonna be out.
We should throw a Juneteenth party. That'd be lit.
Whole block party.
Juneteenth block party. That would be lit. Actually, that would be fucking lit.
Might be coming soon. Hold off the door.
That's how
Might be
we
coming
do this
soon.
shit. But what was you saying?
No, I was just talking about how we as a community, it's hard for us to change because we've been saying the same stuff for so long, right? Realistically
Niggas just
speaking,
adjust to the bullshit. Just adjust.
I'm from Chicago, right? And I don't be bragging about it. I don't be throwing it out there, but right? I'm saying I'm from Chicago.
How many
right?
bodies you got, man?
Huh?
How many bodies you
Get
got?
your police ass.
No, but you gotta think about it, right? Why would you expect me to change if that's all I would have said? Why do you expect me? You know what I'm saying? So how did you know what I'm saying? So it takes somebody to be aware of what's going on. It take a tragedy to happen for people to be like, okay, we can't go with that. We can't do that. And sadly enough, we been past that point, right? Where a lot of bad shit keep happening. Where it's like we gotta change something. You feel me? But like you said, there's always gonna be those black people that gonna side with the white folks and do all this. You always gonna have that, right? And then you know white people gonna try to use that against us. You know what I'm saying? Like white people gonna try to put a black person in power, just to be like, look, we ain't racist. We got a black person. You know what I'm saying? All that gonna happen.
Where's Obama?
Right? Right? but
Facts though.
no, cause you know, think about it. He was the only black person, but all the people that work around him were straight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah. Okay.
For real though, man. Fucking. With that being said, bro, tell me why a teacher got sued for putting semen in some cupcakes and she gave it to the kids.
what the fuck?
Like
What
them
the
kids,
fuck?
What?
You know them kids was bad as fuck.
What?
I ain't gonna say they deserved it, but I just know they was bad as fuck.
Nah.
What the fuck did you just say? Please say that over.
She said fuck them kids, what she said. But
Hold on, I gotta stand
The
up.
teacher
I
got
say, for one, the fact that this lady's being sued,
yeah.
I'm not even gonna speak on the topic instead of her being in a casket. Because if you would have gave our kids some motherfucking
Oh, bro.
What?
nut cupcakes.
So nut cakes.
Nutty cakes, you feel me?
Hey, what's this feeling? Hey, it's frosting.
So you know what though?
Oh my
Hey,
God.
she probably don't swallow nut. That's why she put it in there for the kids.
She just was just saving that shit up. For
Oh, well,
No.
I don't know how we go off that topic, brother.
I don't know, but I just felt like we had to end it on a positive note, man. And I can't even say that's a positive note. Busting in some cupcakes and feeding the kids is not a positive note.
That's horrible. That's
But,
horrific.
I just felt like we had to end on a more lighter note, you know what I'm saying? Something more hilarious, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that's hilarious, but that's fucking hilarious.
Nah,
I feel sorry for
That's
the kids.
trash.
But yeah, if I was,
That's
bro,
trash.
I'll be whooping her ass for 7 days and 7 nights.
Nah.
Literally, I'll be out every time she going to the grocery store to get some tissue, I'm right there. I'm gonna be there.
Nah, she waking up in the casket. For I ain't going.
No, seriously though, bro.
I ain't
Bitch,
going.
you went out here grocery shopping. What the fuck are you talking about?
That shit crazy, man. Fucking, you ain't even. Oh, I meant to tell you got the new music, man. We want to put us on. You got some new shit we need to be listening to.
Fujiano and Pooh Shiesty is both of the two people that Gucci just signed.
Fujiano.
Fujiano. Foogiano. Fujiano and
I had to
then
write that down, play it.
Pooh
Hey,
Shiesty.
he go crazy.
Both of them go crazy.
Okay, man. King, what you got? I know you been in the lab. You got some new shit.
Yeah, you know, I've been writing a little bit here and there, but just a little bit, you know, just some slight.
Fire?
But spit some.
Ooh, freestyle.
Oh, y'all don't want that. It's gonna get too real.
Hey, I promise you, we gonna get a freestyle from him. We will.
Coming soon.
I heard this shit is good. But what was you saying? Where can motherfuckers check your shit out that you do got? You ain't got no tape out, like no mixtape?
Nah.
You just got like individual songs?
Yeah, we just in the movie. You can.
Single.
I got a bunch of singles. You feel me? Nah.
You been dropped and put them bitches together. That's a mixtape.
High five.
You know what I'm saying? But you can find me on YouTube at Deonte Willams 25. Deonte Willams 25. Come on, son, don't judge me, okay? And then you can find me on the social medias at DaPreacher25. I got that name because your boy used to freestyle all the time, and I used to rap against people, and I was so good that I didn't even rap until y'all no more because y'all was trash. But yeah, thank you for having me on here, bro.
You gonna have to send me one of your links, bro, so I can drop. I'm gonna drop one of your links. You go checking my boy's shit out. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? Give it 2 minutes of your motherfucking time. That's all I'm asking this shit. But send me your link so I can drop your shit. Remember to Hey, I like interacting with y'all on the page, man. I appreciate KT. Hey, you're gonna be seeing a lot more of her. Hopefully, a lot more of him too. Big shouts out to Kev Hendricks. Hopefully, you don't die from the Corona, man. But just know if you do die from the Corona, I got your kids. It's your boy DJ Rich Kent, man, with the bands. Don't bring your girl around me because she might become a fan. Ferragamo, Phenom, Sushi Gang, Samurai. That's Kevin's name and shit. But don't tell him I stole it. Cause yeah, I've been Sushi Gang lately. But anyway, man, this is the Sheridan Boyz podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your grandma about us, tell your mama about us. Your sister already know about me.